Good afternoon if you're out of the country. Good evening. All right, today I was supposed to shoot a video. Then I decided to go to the gym instead because I didn't feel like shooting a video. But I did wake up with really positive vibes today. I just feel like being extremely positive. I don't know why. And sometimes I guess some days you just feel like that, but I just feel like extremely positive. So I decided to talk about just stuff that just makes me happy and just makes me I guess stuff that I like. I guess we always tend to go to the negative, and this like I always say, this video probably won't get 100 views, but it's fine though because sometimes people just need to hear positivity. I actually was watching one of my YouTube community people. Smiles Nee is her name. I think it's spelled Smiles like the word smiles, and then it's NEE after that. She has really good positive content on her stuff. Hey, welcome to the live. Hey, what's up, D Houston, man? What's up, brother? Hey, appreciate your support as always. So yeah, I actually was just came from the gym and I was like, I'm gonna put together a live and just talk about positive stuff today. I don't want to be negative at all. I'm gonna try not to be anyway. If something negative come up, yeah, I answer you guys questions. But I was just gonna try to be positive today. And depending on how the lives goes, I might keep it and upload it if I feel good about it. I'm probably gonna do maybe 20 or 30 minutes and just kind of talk. I woke up this morning feeling good, man. I just want to tell people about the stuff that I like about military service because a lot of people like to talk about the stuff they hate, but there's a lot to like as well. And I know you can attest to this too. Some of the stuff that we take for granted, being military service members, people really dealing with that shit. Like I was watching on CNN the other day. I don't know if it was CNN, Fox News, it might have been CNBC, but I was watching these people. The unemployment rate right now for people is so freaking high, and I was looking at people pretty much standing in line with their whole families waiting to get food, and I was saddened by that, but I was also appreciative that I'm in a position in life where I don't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Like it, as far as being a military service member, you kind of hard pressed to go without food. Hey, welcome to the chat, guys. If you chiming in, say what's up, leave a like. Make sure you voice your opinions on what I'm saying. If you feel some type of way, let me know. If you got a question, random, it don't matter what it is. I'm gonna answer any question y'all ask me as long as it ain't bullshit trolling. But if you ask me a question, I'll answer it. But I was pretty much just getting into my positive bag today, talking about all the stuff that's positive. Like I don't have to stand in a line waiting for food because of the sacrifices that we make and the stuff we do to stay active duty put us in a positions where we ain't got to worry about that. When people was losing their jobs and uh you know hey, what's up, Husky? Appreciate you for chiming in. Always appreciate your support, guys. Make sure you when you chime in, you say what's up and that you leave likes. If you got questions you want to ask because I'm on here today, go ahead and ask it and I'm all in. But I was just pretty much talking about positivity and talking about how the stuff I don't have to deal with that a lot of people have to deal with for military service, and just kind of being appreciative for the stuff that I have. Like another thing that I was really appreciative about was kind of just when you look at how much healthcare costs on the outside, top one for me, family friendly. People forget just how much the military tries to help family from free counseling programs. Yeah. So Dan Houston pointed out made a good point. So a lot of programs are set up for families that you won't get in the outside civilian community. Like per se, like AER loans. AER loan is a loan, right? But it's like no other loan. This loan is interest free. The money that the military gives you, you just got to pay back that. You don't have to worry about paying interest. Nobody not trying to make a buck off of you. So that's one of the things that's important. You fall on, even if you fall on hard times, let's say you throw away your check or something happens and you lose a lot of money and you got to put in an AAR loan. All you got to pay back is the money that you borrow. You don't have to tack on these 28% interest that these loan companies like to give people. Uh, you don't have to deal with the shit that a lot of Americans are dealing with right now, and these are people that thought they could never lose their job or that had jobs that they just knew they would have forever. Like we couldn't call that. If you just chiming in for the first time, say what's up so I can acknowledge you. But and make sure you leave a like too. These are people that had jobs like the restaurant industry, the travel industry. These are people that have had jobs for so long that figured that they couldn't lose their job. And the one thing that made me confident in the military was that I was able to keep working and keep my job, man. And it's crazy how much we take for granted. Just like Dan Houston said, the AER loans and the family friendly programs that they have. The medical is big for me because I know a lot of people that don't have medical insurance, and I know a lot of people that have really expensive medical insurance. Like Blue Cross Blue Shield is the one that a lot of people I know that civilians that they use, and even that is more than what military members are paying monthly for medical. Now, I know some of y'all gonna be like, well, it ain't the best medical, but it's better than I having none. Number one, and number two, that's subjective as well, because depending on which post you go to, you probably gonna get some pretty decent medical. Another thing I appreciate about the military is I really feel like if I wasn't in the military, I wouldn't have this drive to always work out. Like I had told y'all last week, like I actually started workout and dieting and shit, and I ended up losing 10 pounds. Ask me how later. But I ended up losing 10 pounds in about the span of maybe 3 weeks. So and it was healthy. It was a healthy 10 pounds. It was gone, and I'm cutting up and stuff, trying to get everything ready. Cause summertime come, you want to go to the beach, take your shirt off and all that stuff, and you want to look good. You want to have the gains and all that. So, but what I can say is, I think my military service is kind of correct. Linked with my health insurance is over 1100 per month. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Yeah, Husky. So yeah, Husky is right. He says he uses Blue Cross Blue Shield, and his service is extremely high. 1100 a month is extremely high for health insurance. I mean, I that would appall me to pay that just because I've been spoiled and I've been able to do this military thing for so long that I ain't have to worry about that. Let me turn my car off real quick since I might be here for a while. I'll probably crank it back up when it's time to, and I'm gonna put my player inside because these doggone Audis, they come with that player. Oh, the player was holding up the phone. I just realized that. All right, I guess I can hold it in my hand. But now, what I was saying, that's just me. Doesn't include the damn. You pay more for your wife? Then it's 1100 a month for you for health insurance. That is crazy. That is crazy, Husky. I mean, but you got to do what you got to do because your family got to have medical. Like, there's no way you don't want to go. There's certain hospitals that won't even tend to you if you don't have medical insurance. It's sad. Like if you go to the hospital with a gunshot, they might be like, "Nah, you don't have insurance." It's crazy. But a lot of it happens a lot. So you got to sit back and you got to appreciate the things that you have. Like I'm appreciative. I'm sorry, at the fact that I I can retire as under 40. You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative of that. A lot of friends and people that I know from growing up, people I went to high school with, you know what I'm saying? They still gotta work like really grueling jobs and gotta do a lot of attentive shit in order to retire. And they not retiring at no late 37, 38 years old. It just ain't happening. There ain't a lot of jobs you can do that in. Maybe like police officers, something like that. If you came in as police officers at 20 or 21, or whatever the age is for police officers, maybe that'll be different. But as far as just regularly retiring, that's something that military people can be appreciative about. To be honest, I am spitting facts. I might keep this live and post it. But like I said, I mean, you just gotta appreciate the small shit that you have, because there's people out here really standing in lines for food, man. You will have a dual career. You'll be set for Hey, Husky, I appreciate the comment, man. You right though, because I do plan on starting a new career when I get out, and I'm one of them people that when I ain't working, I do busy work. So I try to find busy shit to do to keep myself. If you just chiming in, say what's up. Make sure you leave a like too, so I can acknowledge you. And if you got any questions, make sure you ask the questions, and I got you. But nah, Husky's right though. Like you retire at 37, right? You can do a whole nother career. That's to be acknowledged and to be appreciative about. You know what I mean? So small shit like that, shit you gotta appreciate. And just I'm gonna turn this back on because my damn in the middle of this car I got a screen, right? And the screen pops up The screen pops up when I turn my car on. Well, that screen was what my phone was leaned on when I was doing this live, so I'm gonna turn that back up. But all I pretty much was saying was that if you just chiming in, you know, positivity, man, you gotta have TZP. What's up? Hey, appreciate the follow on IG as well too, man. I appreciate that. I worked in the marketing for Amazon before joining, making about 80K. My position was let go, basically. Damn, for real? I'm sorry to hear that. D Houston, man, that's crazy. Got to run out and watch it. Hey, appreciate it, Husky. I know you always gonna support me, man. Make sure you leave a like in the comment before you bounce, though. Hey, but young D Houston is right, man. This guy was making $80,000 at Amazon. Thought he was gonna keep his job, and they let the position they let him go. That is insane. You know what $80,000 supports an entire family. So you initially, you have to you if you lose your job, civilian job, making 80,000, they let you go. Some people give you severance, some don't. I don't know if they gave you a severance, D Houston. You can chime in and let me know if they did. But some give a severance, some don't. Some just say, hey, you got 2 weeks to get your shit and bounce. Some of them don't even give you that. So it's small stuff like that that we as military members gotta appreciate. And I know a lot of people that watch my channel ain't military. I think TZP. I know D Houston is. I know Husky is ex-military. I know a lot of people that watch that chime in are not military. So, but even if you're thinking about joining, those are some things you can look at and that you're gonna appreciate, man. Because I'll tell you, I know a lot of people on the civilian side that lost their jobs during this pandemic, and I ain't had to think about that shit. Like I wasn't like, oh, I just know I'm gonna keep a job, but it wasn't in the forefront of my mind that I'm gonna get fired because of the pandemic. I might get fired for something else, but not the pandemic. So you know what I'm saying? It's just those small things you gotta think about. And you know you gotta if you got a family, you can't get fired for no damn job, especially if you the sole provider. Yes, it was a stock option like 30 shares and shit. Hey, 30 shares in Amazon ain't bad. I will never go back to corporate. But yeah, hey, I appreciate you, D Houston, for shedding that light, man. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to civilian jobs, I don't know. You choose when I get in 7% of my checks are going to the state. Hey, shout out to you, you choose. Hey, I appreciate that comment. He said 70% of his checks are going to the stock market. Hey, so my views on the stock market, and it's because I got stock experience. Like I back in '08, I would say I started trading stocks around from 2005 to 2000 to now. So I still trade stocks, but dollars on Dell because back in the day, the army used to all the computers in the army used to be Dell computers, and then they switched to HP. Well, during that transition, the big stock market crash of 2008, when we had all of the defense bills and stuff, and everything was pretty much fucked up. I didn't wait for my stock to go back up because that shit plummeted. So I didn't wait, and I ended up losing $4,000 because I sold too quick. I never do that shit again. But yeah, my views on the stock market is never put in more than you're willing to lose, just because it's so volatile depending on what you putting it on. If it's bonds or mutual funds, not as much. But like those international or even Jesus, those penny stocks, they're pretty volatile. So never put in what you don't plan on losing. But stock market is a good way to invest your money and make sure that it grows. Because putting money in a savings account, you're not gonna get a lot beneficial revenue from that. Because a lot of savings account don't save more. They don't accrue more than 1% interest a month. Just depending on which one you. If you got one with more than 1% interest a month, you have a really good savings account that a lot of people don't have access to. So, but yeah, penny stocks are hella risky. You choose. You right, bro. They are, bro. They are extremely risky. But I with anything though, like if you're a risk taker, like I am sometimes you gotta take the risk. But I would advise that don't risk nothing that you don't want to lose. If you guys just chiming in, say what's up, leave a like, leave a question or comment or whatever if you want to. This live was pretty much just about positivity and just me appreciating you guys, number one, and appreciating the things that I have in the military that other people don't have. Just because, I don't. We don't take a lot of time to be appreciative of the things that we have. And I watched a couple videos in the gym today just about stuff like that, just being positive, and they touch me because sometimes sometimes you take for granted the shit you got, man. It's people that's not even eating right now, or that's standing in lines that don't have food to eat. Like, I know when I go home, got a house full of food. My old lady go shopping every 2 weeks. I go with her every now and then. Most times I go with her, but we go to the commissary, fill the house up with food. When we want to go get food to eat out, we go eat out to eat. I try to cut back on it because I'm frugal, but we do it every now and then. Nobody want to be cooped up in the house. Hey, good morning, Alvin Castro. How are you? I hope you are doing well this wonderful Saturday morning. I definitely appreciate your support. All right. If you coming in, make sure you leave a like. Comment if you got something to say or you want to ask a question randomly. It could be positive or negative. I just named this positively because I'm testing it. I'm actually really testing to see how many views I can get for just a positive video, as opposed to the ones I post about your girlfriend getting dumped and shit like that get a lot of views, man. I don't know if y'all been checking, but it just does, man. Negativity sells, and it's hard to like sell positivity. But I mean, you gotta have your yin and your yang. You gotta be 50%. Like, nobody's perfect, so nothing's gonna be always positive. Nothing's gonna be always negative. Everybody got ups and downs. That's why they're ups and downs. You're in Georgia. No, I'm not in Georgia. I'm actually in Fort Campbell. And yeah, I'm in Fort Campbell. I ain't gonna tell you what unit I'm in, because I don't want nobody tracking me down. But I am in Fort Campbell. I'm stationed in Fort Campbell. Kentucky. Another thing is the people. Yeah, you can find bad seeds in the army, but at least no one has come after your job. It's not cutthroat in the military. Yeah. So in the military, D. Houston is right. Y'all read his comment. He's saying that you're gonna see bad people everywhere, but in the military, it's less likely because you have a certain level of brotherhood. Even when, let's say, so like, and you might not even see it when you're at a military base, because there's so many of y'all, all y'all live in the same community. When you go somewhere else and you see another military member, you're automatically drawn. You might say, "What's up?" You might not even know him, but you might be like, "Hey, what's up?" Or speak to him, or ask him simple shit like, "Hey, where you stationed?" Shit like that, because y'all got a brotherhood that a lot of people don't have. And to be honest, we under appreciate that. A lot of people will help you just on the strength that you're military. That's another thing I appreciate. There's a lot of people, especially in the South, like Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida. The South, man, they show so much love to the military. You ever consider being attacked? So somebody asked me that in the last live. Alvin, appreciate the question, brother. Somebody asked me that in the last live, right? And I never considered it, to be honest, because I always was like, hey, I'm gonna do my 20 and get out. But I sometimes I think about it because it is a career, is an elevating career move. And to be honest, I think I would be a good asset to the schoolhouse. I mean, I don't think I'm a bad guy. I tell it like it is, and a lot of people don't like that shit. But as far as like me being just a bad guy, like I inform, I seek to inform all the time, and I seek to do what's right. I just do it different from a lot of people. If you just chiming in, say what's up, leave a like, and if you got a question, make sure you leave it. Negative, positive, don't matter what it is. Leave the question. But what I was saying was, yeah, I consider being a tag officer, man. I mean, it's something you apply for. I don't think you get chosen for it. I have to do the research because I haven't actually done research on it. I think you got to be like a senior CW2 in order to apply. So I'm gonna do my next duty station, and that probably be something I think about, because I'm really close to retirement, man. I'm 16 and some change in, so I'm getting real close. But yeah, it's something I think about, man. I don't think I would be a bad tech officer. I think I actually probably be all right. I'm in pretty decent shape. I run often. I keep my shit together. So, but yeah, that's a good question. I appreciate that, bro. But no, what I was saying was like you just you gotta learn how to appreciate the shit you got, man. Because there's a lot of people that don't have it, most of the people that are on my stream is watch my channel are military people mid in their mid career or thinking about joining, and a lot of you, man, they just don't have it. None of us was really worried about our job when all of this shit happened. A lot of people lost their jobs, man. A lot of restaurants around Kentucky are closed. A lot of stuff is closed down. People ain't making the same type of money they is. There, we received stimulus checks, and yeah, they helped because a lot of people have wives and stuff that were working and don't work no more. They definitely help, but a lot of us ain't need them. Like they were great, and we gonna fuel the economy. I ain't hating on them. thank you for the stimulus checks, Congress, and the House of Representatives and the Senate. But yeah, I was in the seat in the Colorado Garden, did 2 years in Georgia, and really felt the same. Yeah. So yeah, when you right about that, you choose when you go from Colorado to Georgia, you're gonna see a vast difference. Just need some good vibes. Things haven't been going well for me, and I'm hoping I can overcome some obstacles that prevent me from advancing my career. Hey Al, I hope you can overcome some of those obstacles as well too, man. If you don't mind, what kind of obstacles that are preventing you? Maybe I can help you on this live with some off the head advice. And I'm gonna get back to you. You choose, man. You right. Nightmare Files, what up? Appreciate you coming in the chat. Make sure you leave a like. Before I joined, I worked at Sam's in the marketing department and the store closed. Yeah. Hey, Nightmare Files ain't telling no word of lie, man. When you working in these corporate or these civilian jobs at any time, they can let you go because that's that right. A lot of them, depending on the state, don't even have to have a freaking reason, bro. They could just let you go. Hide and wait. All right. So, hide and wait, Al. What I'm going to tell you about hide and wait is your boy, me, Andre, I was 230 pounds. I am 5'6". My body fat percentage at the time I think was like 23%, bro. I was big. I was 230 pounds. Right now I'm about a buck 78. I had like 6 slices of pizza last night, so yeah, about a buck 78. Water weight probably I could piss it out tomorrow. What's your height, Al? But yeah, I was 270. See what happens. They do not care about you. Yeah, man. They don't care about you in the corporate world, D. Houston. 68 inches. So you about 5'8", right? 5'8". So what I'm gonna tell you is you 186 pounds. The number one tool I can give you is turn that into muscle. Do a lot of traps and delts because what I did was my neck. I lost that weight, but my neck lost weight too. So what I did was I made my neck pretty much bigger by lifting weights, and my neck went from like 14 to a 17-inch neck just from lifting weights. Another thing you probably should do too is get a balanced diet. So like instead like I don't know if you live do you live in the barracks or do you like you live at home? Cause a lot of times it's tough living with your family trying to do that shit because your spouse might not be on the same page as you. Just give me some more insight. So perfect. So you a single soldier. You need to go into this shit that they call in when I was going through this training for to be I was doing some temple training when I was in Korea with Buddhism. They have this shit that's called monk mode, right? You basically need to, I ain't saying cut your family off, but you need to cut out any social interaction that's negative towards your height and weight. So if motherfuckers want to go out to eat, be like, make some, I'll be honest, sir, I'm at Fort Rucker. Yeah, perfect though. Ain't shit to do out there anyway. I'm telling you, the best thing for you to do is go into monk mode. Stick to yourself. Do what you got to do. Are you like an extremely social person that got to be around people? Because I know how you can fix that shit. Internet. If you're in the Bears, go to the defect and eat right or buy those ready made. Yeah. Buy those Nightmare Files is right. Like, we all had to go through this. Like, anybody, like, everybody in my family can big bone it. So, for me, it's more genetics that I got big and because I wanted to eat what the fuck I wanted to, man. I ain't really have no jurisdiction of what I wanted to eat. That's a mind thing, though. Unless you have some type of medical issue, it's in your mind. So you just gotta focus. You got to hone in on what you want to do with your body. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you can do it, man. Because anything you put your mind to, that's not going to stop you medically or physically. Obviously, you can do it. And at 183, 8, That's not bad. I think your ideal weight will probably be about maybe 170 lean. You know what I'm saying? So if you could get down to 170 lean, it's attainable. It's attainable. I also use this app that I track calories on. It's called MyFitnessPal. I don't know if anybody else in the chat uses that, but MyFitnessPal, what it does is it allows you to scan what you eat by the barcode and track the calories, right? Uh, Another tool that I use is I try to track my water. I'm running 6 miles a day. You right? It's in my mind. No, you right. You right, Al. 6 miles a day. You in freaking beast mode. But I'm telling you, no workout is gonna beat a bad diet. So you have and running them 6 miles a day. That shit is great. I do that too. I try to run at least probably 6 miles every other day. And but you have to focus on your diet. Your diet, and it's gonna take some level of discipline, man. It's hard to be like, nah, I'm not gonna eat that good shit they got in the defect. Instead, I'm gonna go to lunch and get a salad. It's hard to do, but it's something you gotta dedicate your mind to, Al. And I know if you listen to my channel, I know you're gonna get it done. I know it's nothing gonna stop you from doing that shit. So all I'm gonna say is I look forward to you coming to one of my chats or emailing me or something or telling me, hey, you know what? Hey, big bro, I lost this weight. I lost this weight because I listened to what was I seen myself and I wanted to change. You got to make a conscious effort to want to change, man. When I was 230 pounds, you know what saved me? My homeboy's name was Will, Miles Williams. Will hit me up, right? We was in Iraq, and he was like, "Bro, you are fat," and I ain't really paying no attention to it. Steak, broccoli, and red potatoes. Yeah, that's the best way to be, man. Cut it up, Nightmare Files. But yeah, Will used to come in the gym when I was on the treadmill and turn the treadmill up. What's your email again? So my email, damn, is Just Dre Jr. So JUSTDRE Jr. at gmail.com. All right, Just Dre Jr. at gmail.com because I'm a junior. Me and my dad got the same name. If you want to reach me on email, just hit me up and I open up my Instagram too. My Instagram is the real big bro Dre. My Instagram is only for you guys supporters. I cut it off to my family because family be hating, number one, and because I want you guys to be more supportive. I want you to support me. I ain't really open to like having family. Family and your closest friends be the ones that hate on you the most. Y'all don't even know me, and y'all probably support me on this shit more than some people in my family that know I got it. It's just the way it is. It's just that because they see you a certain way. So ain't no problem, Al. Anytime I can help you, bro, let me know. Just hit me up offline and I got you. I always got time for you guys, man. Y'all show me a lot of support. But yeah, if your family, too bad you ain't in Campbell, Alvin. I put in my after work program, LO, they don't eat program. You'll be surprised how many dudes. Hey, D Houston, man, I appreciate that, man. He right though. It's good. It make good. I tell people that's NCOs, bro. If you want to be a warrant officer, the best way to be a good warrant officer is to be a good person and to be a good NCO. If you a good NCO, that's all you gotta do. You gonna get selected because you a good NCO. Like when you make shit happen and you change other people's life, just not trying to be selfish and change your own shit, you gonna be a good warrant officer. It's just straight like that. So I appreciate you, D Houston, man. I know you'll help that brother if he was here. But yeah, on some real shit though, man. What I was saying, yeah. So my boy Amar Williams used to come in the gym and turn the cardio up on my treadmill to make me run faster. He used to come sit by me in a defect and take food off my plate, bro. That was a good. Still, my friend to this day. He retired and all that, but that's still like, if not, if he's for sure my best army friend, but he's probably top five of my best friends in the world. So, cause I got a lot of people that I call my best friend. My boy Jay, my boy Jamal, Craig Sears, my boy Bud. This is my best friend. I got friends that are just my best friends for different things. I don't have one best friend. I guess I can't. Hey, that's actually kind of weird to me to just have one best friend. I guess I don't know. I have different friends for different aspects of my life. So, but yeah, man. But yeah, definitely. If it's in you to do it, man, you gonna get the shit done. If you just chiming into the chat, say what's up, and I acknowledge you. If you got a question, ask the question. I'm just on some real positive shit today, guys. I ain't really on that dumb shit, man. I really could talk about negativity, but I ain't on that today, man. I just want to be positive, bro. That's it. If you just coming in later on, go back and check the live out. I was talking about some just being positive and some other channels with positive stuff on them. I seen a girl on here that does YouTube. I forgot her name, man. She cool, and she I guess people on YouTube trying to track her down and follow her and try or her NCOs or whatever trying to get her channel shut down because of the content that she posts. I ain't really see her posting nothing bad on there. I mean, to be honest, she kind of just showing her life. But you kind of got to be careful what you post when you're in the military because a lot of people, especially people that don't like you, going to try to figure out ways to shut you down. So I'm pretty careful about what I post, but not like over the top trying to censor myself because then my channel will be weak as fuck. And I don't really want it to be. So, hey, TZP, shout out to you, bro. Hey, I see you in the gym getting them gains too, fam. I see you. I see you out here getting them gains. If you don't mind dropping your locale, where you at? Question: I'll be issued CIF at walks, or do I need to bring certain things with me? Hey, so when you get the walks, right? The shit you don't have, like some of it they could give you a CIF. But some of it, like if you can buy the clothing sales, it's just easier to have it already. But they give you like some people came without assault packs and they issued assault packs. Some people came without camelbacks, they issued camelbacks. I wouldn't recommend it just because you got to go back and turn all that shit back in and you got to clean it. Bring as much as you can. Shout out to UT in Texas, man. That's a good place to be. It's straight down there. I actually love Texas. But yeah, some of the things, so like it was a couple years for me, but I remember like some stuff that I left that was like that you would typically get from CIF. We were able to get it fielded. Now, D Houston, your tag officer gonna send you an email with all the information in it, letting you know like stuff like that, and they gonna send you a welcome packet. So with it, like probably like I say May, or you supposed to be going to June, so I say May or April, they should be sending you a welcome packet. I know mine did. Chief Mixon, she sent me a welcome packet. So they'll let you know like, hey, make sure you bring as much as you can, but if you don't have this, then we'll be able to offer you this. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't be everything. Bring everything you can, even if you gotta borrow that shit from one of your homies, and just give it back to them later. Do it. I mean, if you got good friends, they'll give it to you. Hell, too easy. I transfer that RFI to that. Yeah, I mean, if you got some homeboys that'll let you get it, or if you getting it from RFI, they'll let you keep it to go to one officer school because you're gonna return to your station to clear. Unless you in a position where you get to clear before, which I don't think they do that no more because a lot of us was going to warrant officer school and failing, and then they won't have nowhere to go back to. So yeah, that shit is crazy. But a lot of people did that. Yeah. I got any recruiters in here right now? Somebody who followed me was a recruiter, man. And they was telling me right now they having hard times recruiting. I'm like, shit, how? People losing their job left and right. How is it hard to recruit right now? Nobody was losing their job when I was, but I'm biased because I was down south. I recruited down south, and that shit was just easy. People down south love the military, so it's easy to recruit down there. Yeah, but man, I'm telling you, man, you just gotta be positive, man. The basis of this chat is just this live is just to tell you guys, be positive and appreciate the shit you have, man. A lot of people, you got way more than a lot of people. You got way more than a lot. You 18, you a PFC. You 19, 20, you specialist or whatever. You probably got more than the people that you grew up with at your level in life. It's crazy to say that, but it's real though. So appreciate the shit that you got. Oh, another thing I meant to say, D Houston, about your gear is what it was about uh they gonna ask you to somebody. This happened when I was in walks. They gonna tell you to bring two pairs of tennis shoes. That shit for a reason. It's so you can switch them out daily. So make sure you bring the two. 23 Savage, what's up, bro? Hey, I appreciate all this love and support you showing in the comment section, man. Make sure you leave a like coming in here. 23 Savage put me on game on something this morning, and I cannot remember what it was. Oh, it was the girlfriend thing, man. And he was saying that a lot of guys they go to basic training, and in their mind they be so deprived, bro. So they'll be focusing on that one woman shit, and I'm like, bro, 8 billion is the number I'm giving you. It's 8 billion of them, B. If you got a good one, keep her. That I got you, keep her. But always know that it's 8 billion. When y'all see me in the street, say 8 billion, man, because it is 8 billion. You don't have to be caught up on one, man. Love your spouse. I ain't telling you not to love your girlfriend or your wife. Love, support, take care of your spouse. Love her, but she ain't the end all be all. So don't be in here crying and shit and want to kill yourself about your girlfriend. You got a lot more shit to live for. And somebody hit me in my email. Man, somebody hit me in my email the other day, and they was talking about they thought their girlfriend was cheating on them when she was deployed. And I was like, man, listen, if you thinking it, it's probably happening, bro. It's sad to say it, but if it's in your brain, it's probably happening. And I hate to go negative on the positive, but if it's on your brain, I emailed him that too. If he ain't watching this live though, I know who it is. I emailed him that and was like, hey, bro, if it's in your mind, it's happening. If she giving you signs that she's doing that, it's happening. because women don't they not stupid like us. So the way they get caught ain't gonna be the same like us. Cause guys ain't telling you that they sleeping with your girl, so they ain't gonna tell you. So if they get caught, they was sloppy enough and they didn't give a shit about you enough to get caught. You know what I mean? It's fucked up to say, but that's reality, bro. That's just me keeping it real with y'all. I ain't saying that the keeping it 100%. You telling me? Yeah, TZP for real, bro. I mean, you on some real shit, TZP. When I be telling these, and I tell my brothers the same thing, bro. I ain't saying your girl is cheating on you or she cheating on you when she go away. All I'm saying is that she's capable of the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the saddest thing ever. Girlfriend getting screwed while you're deployed. No, it's the other way around. You choose the dude is stationed in Fort Stewart or whatever what he said. I don't remember what the fuck he said. If it was Stewart or Campbell or Benny, his girlfriend is deployed. They both military. And they be posting shit on overseas, especially. We had like one female in opportunity career. This girl was in rotation. Hey, listen, it be like that. It was a girl in my platoon that got pregnant, or in my unit that got pregnant while she was there. Had to send her ass home. Now this happened after I left because I ain't play that shit. I used to sit my females down in my unit and tell them like, bro, these dudes don't really give a shit about you. Stop letting these dudes sleep with you without protection. Cause you probably gonna get pregnant and they gonna send your ass home, and you ain't gonna want to snitch because you gonna try to hold them down. So you gonna be the only one fucked up. And I hate to take that approach, but that's the way it is. Like I know they was having sex, so I wasn't gonna tell them to quit doing that. But I was gonna tell them like if you're gonna do the shit, be safe and be smart, and don't fuck your whole career up over 20 minutes of having sex. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of shit like that happened. But yeah, you choose. Old girl was deployed, and the dude was stationed at Fort in Georgia. Yeah, and he thought she was cheating. I'm like, bro, if you emailing me this and asking me this question, man, man, bro, send her packing. She ain't for you. If she giving you the inclination that she doing that, she is not for you, bro. And like I always say, I'm not saying I got a wife. I got a wife. I love her, right? I'm not saying that she's cheating on me or that she's gonna cheat. All I'm saying is that all people are capable of infidelity. That's all I'm saying. So you take that with a grain of salt and you use your common sense, but a lot of people ain't got common sense. You use your common sense and you make the right decision based on your life and how you living. You feel me? So yeah, it's sad to say, but I get emails and comments and shit like that all the time, man. DMs people asking me crazy questions. Like one dude said his mom or his he said the principal at his school was in the army and he told him not to go to the army, and he said don't go to the army because when I was there they was doing crazy killing. I'm like, bro, this dude went to Vietnam. It ain't the same military. What is he talking about? I said, bro, don't listen to what people say. You gotta live your life. When you 35 and you look back on when I look back on all the decisions I made for other people, I always regret that shit. Cause I'm like, if I would have just went with my gut and did what my heart told me to do instead of listening to other motherfuckers, then I probably would have been way better off. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make decisions for other people. You gotta make them shits for yourself, bro. Cause what's gonna happen is them people that's hating on you and telling you not to do shit. Somehow I always get back to this. Oh, Vietnam era army, LOL. You choose. Hell yeah, dude. Man, I hate when Vietnam. Shout out to my Vietnam vets. Shout out to my World War I, World War II vet, all them veterans and all that bullshit, right? Korea War, whatever. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. But don't try to tell me what the army's like now from back then. Just like I don't be trying to tell these kids what the army was like in 2008. What it's different, bro. Like it's not the same. Now I will take your experiences and listen to them and say, hey, that's crazy, if it's something good coming out of it. But don't try to school me on what I need to do. It's not the same place, bro. It's not. Your opinion matters to me because you serve and you did your time, and I appreciate that. If you just join in the chat, say what's up so I can acknowledge you. I probably got like 15, 20 more minutes in this thing, man, and I got to go. 'Cause I told my wife we gonna go out today and do some family shit. So, but yeah, to be honest, man, I listen to a lot of them vets, man, because they do got a lot of good stories. But they only gonna tell you from the perspective of when they was in. They can't really tell you what's going on in the streets now, man. I mean, what they can't. That's crazy. But yeah, just so yeah, people be hitting me up about they parents and they fucking principal at the school or teacher told them this about what the army is. Hey, excuse my bacon neck, man. This probably one of my favorite t-shirts. That's why I wear it to the gym. But I'm probably gonna have to get rid of this shit. Got crazy bacon neck. But yeah, they be telling me the stuff they parents be telling them not to do. I'm like, bro, you can't live for your parents, man. Your parents on some real shit, on some I mean, honor and respect your parents all the time. But on some real shit, your parents is just normal people just like you. They just older. They made good decisions and bad decisions just like you gonna make. So don't let them sit up there and tell you what's best for you because bro, when you 18, 19, 20, 21, you get out your parents' house, you on your fucking own, bro. They ain't gonna take care of you for the rest of your life. And if they do take care of you, they gonna resent the shit. Unless you disabled or handicapped, you can't take care of yourself. But other than that, they gonna resent taking care of your big grown ass, man. So yeah, man, do what you wanna do. And if you watching this live right now, do what you wanna do, bro. Just start watching your content. I was picked up in December 2000. Keep up the good work. Not a lot of wild stuff. Hey, Michael S. Shout out to you, young king. Hey, I appreciate you. And congratulations on being picked up in communications. You're gonna have a long time at Wobic, but it's gonna be great. So all you really gotta do is fight through walks. Yeah, my best friends graduated with a computer science degree and got fired. Jesus Christ, D. Houston. D. Houston, you know all the people that got fired, bro. you, he say he got a degree. His first question was, would he had to go to war as a cyber officer? The next was, would he have to leave his girlfriend for the Yeah, D. Houston, bro. They asked some crazy questions. I'm like, bro, you probably gonna go to war. When the man upstairs say you gotta go to war, I ain't talking about God. I'm talking about the Department of Defense Secretary. When he say you gotta go to war, your ass gotta go. It don't matter what your MOS is. And yeah, you gonna have to leave your spouse. That's another thing dudes worry too much about when they deploy. How they gonna know if their girlfriend cheating or their wife cheating on them, bro? You not. So what you gotta do is instill in your spouse the responsibility to not cheat on you, and if they do, it's nothing you can do about it. Like I always say, you can't. I ain't saying she cheating, but she got the capability to do it. So all you could do is worry about bettering yourself and taking care of the business you got to, and hopefully everything go good for you. But if it don't, if she cheat on you, leave her ass, bro. That's some disrespectful shit. So if she do cheat on you, leave her. I mean, bottom line, you can't get your feelings all in. Man, let it go. All right. But yeah, a lot of people ask me about like going to war and man, none of us control that shit. That's all Congress, Department of Defense. That's all that like they control that. We don't control that. Shout out to that brother that asked about that said he's going 25-5 Alpha, man. Them dudes squared away. It's one to work in my office, man. He real squared away. Yeah, but they Wobig is so long, bro. It's long. It's almost half a year or something like that. And it's in a nice spot. It's Fort Gordon, man. It's nice. You gonna enjoy your time down there, Michael S. If you still watching, you definitely gonna enjoy it. Walks probably not so much unless you do what they doing now, the light walks, but because of COVID. But you definitely gonna enjoy Wovic. It's gonna be alright. You probably gonna do your first 2 or 3 month or so of what is that 2 weeks, that 14-day quarantine inside your room. So you probably won't have to worry about none of that other BS. But I appreciate your support watching my content. I appreciate all you guys, man. Show me love in the comments. Probably stay on here another 15 minutes, answer some questions. But the main goal of this live was just talk about positivity. Just talk about positive shit, man. And you just gotta love yourself, man. How you expect other people to love and respect you if you don't love and respect yourself? What biggest tab for you? So you choose. That shit depends on your MOS. So like your Wobic, it depends on how long what your MOS is. Like mine wasn't that long because my MOS doesn't require it. Most of the stuff you learn as an NCO can help assist you with your warrant officer duties in my MOS 920 Alpha. but it's different for certain MOSs. Some MOSs they switch over, and their warrant officer MOS is a totally different job from what they did on the enlisted side. You get me? So I would say it is. It just depends on your MOS. Like I know those like for pilots, they go to fucking school for almost 2 years. So I mean, yeah, they're in school almost 2 years as pilots. That's why they so good at what they do, man. Because they're learning like a whole new 25-5 Alpha, better prepare to become a chief information security officer when you get out too. Hey, shout out to D Houston for dropping straight fire facts, man. Yeah, Michael S. If you still in here, they made sure you signed your ASOs for 6 years. Your 6 year ASOs. They made sure you signed it because, bro, when you get out, you gonna make crazy money. So yeah, 32 weeks. That's over half a year, man. That is over half a year. So yeah, yours gonna be long as hell. You choose. You should be dreading Seer. It's tough. It is tough. I ain't gonna go into detail on Seer because that is OPSEC. But I would say prepare your mind and prepare your mind and your body, man, for sure, especially your mind. But yeah, now, D Houston, man, you right, bro. You get out the army with that 25-5 Alpha, man, you gonna make crazy money. 200K is big bags of money, man. Yeah, shit, 200K good. It don't even matter where you living at. But if you in Texas or Georgia or South Carolina, somewhere down south, making 200K, you gonna clean up, man. You gonna live like a boss down there, man. Especially if you invest your money right. And especially if you know what I'm saying your kids is grown or they you know what I'm saying you ain't got a lot to pay for. So that's what's up though. I already hate going to the field. Shit, you and me both. You choose the field, be some bullshit. I want to be class of 17 Charlie, but I also want to go flight warrant. My retention NCO is slacking. So for your retention NCO, you just gotta talk to them. But for warrant shit, they got warrant officer NCOs at Fort Rucker, warrant officer recruiters at Fort Rucker. So you can just go holler at them. Yeah, like D used to say, bro, do both. You can reclass and go warrant officer because they're gonna take into account your MOS experience in any MOS you do. You know what I'm saying? So yes, 23, do both, bro. Do both. And to be honest, you always want to have something going when you got something going. Like when I was a recruiter, I already was starting my packet and doing shit for my warrant officer stuff. When I was being a recruiter, I was like, oh, maybe I want to be a drill sergeant. Some units stay in the field for 3 weeks straight. Shit, some stay more than that, and the shit sucks. Bro, it sucks. The field though, it just depends on the unit too, man. To be honest, like, but that's army shit though. Especially if you're in the field artillery, it's just army shit to go to the field. You train how you fight, and most of the time when we train, we outside or we're building shit from scratch. Like Iraq just wasn't like that when we got there. When I got there, that shit was a dust bowl. It wasn't buildings in some of those places. We built them shits by hand. Contractors came in and assisted, but Telemade Dreams. Shout out to Telemade Dreams. Can't watch the video right now though, bro. Shoot my own. You get used to the fields. We used to do monthly ones. Yeah, I mean, shit. When I was in the field artillery, we used to do a month on, a month off, man. A lot of dudes got divorces too, and you know why? Cause they was stressed out about their wife. Bro, you can't be stressed out. She gonna do what she gonna do. Just same as females. Like if you got a husband, he gonna do what he gonna do. I mean, it is what it is. You are if you are a homosexual, lesbian, female, or male, and you got a man and you a man, they gonna cheat. They might cheat. Same. I dropped Warren off a packet and was getting signatures for my green to go. Shout out. Hey, I did the same thing. I actually did. And I ain't even tell my. I don't think I did tell my wife this. That's facts. If you think getting a female and trimming her is going to work, it doesn't. Yeah, trapping is the worst thing. I'm gonna get onto that. But what I was saying was, my when I put in my warrant officer packet, I also put in a green to gold packet. I picked for both. Crazy. Yeah, I just got lucky. I got picked for both and ended up choosing warrant officer. Yeah, that happened. But so, but nah, trapping what 23 is talking about is trapping, like getting somebody pregnant and thinking just because they pregnant or they having your baby, they're not gonna cheat on you. Or getting them pregnant thinking they gonna stay with you because they pregnant. That's the stupidest shit you can do, bro. Don't ever do that because then you're gonna have a resentful woman and you got a child you got to support for the rest of their life. Two things you weren't preparing for because you in your feelings. Bro, no, don't ever do that trapping shit. Don't ever do that shit is whack. That shit is so whack. Don't ever do that, bro. In your life, that is weak, bro. People that trap, that's weak. I'm probably gonna stay in here like 3 more minutes, man, because I gotta get to the crib. Matter of fact, I probably could drive with this shit on. Get to the crib. But yeah, man, y'all always a pleasure to talk to, man. Y'all be having some good questions. D Houston was in this bitch dropping straight facts as usual. God forbid support. Yeah, child support ain't no joke. Used to be at 19K. The wife was always happening during deployments. We would leave. I ain't read your whole statement, Michael S. I saw you used to be at 8 because I'm driving. I couldn't read the whole thing. But yeah, man, it be like that sometimes, man. You can't listen. I'm always gonna tell you guys, man. You got a good woman. Love, support your spouse, man. Love and support them. Don't fucking let her dreams fuck up. And just because she's trying to follow you, support her. I mean, that's queen or whatever. But always keep in the back of your mind that, man, anything could go either way. I ain't telling you to be paranoid. What I'm saying is, don't be paranoid, but be cautious and be smart, and don't put all your chips in one basket. But love and support your wife, man. My wife is successful, and I'm successful because of the love and support and that we have for each other. So, and I ain't perfect neither. I am far from that shit. But the love and respect that we got for each other keep shit together, keep it grounded. Hey, what other I'm gonna hit this. Hey, shout out to you, D Houston, man. Go get them games, my brother. If y'all don't mind, what other YouTube pages y'all watch so I could like maybe watch them? Because I watch a lot of YouTube, but some of the shit I just ain't versed on, and it probably could help me with content with my channel because a lot of my content I don't watch videos before I do content. I just do the content. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'll have like I'll be watching something and I don't want to say something that somebody else said because I watched them on YouTube say it. And you could do it subconsciously without knowing you're doing the shit. So I just don't. But sometimes I have free time, so I really want to watch some YouTube shit today. I probably listen to a couple YouTube podcasts and shit on the way to Nashville. Yeah, man. But yeah, you guys have been great, man. I always appreciate y'all support, always showing me love, always looking out for the boy, man. All my warrant officer candidates that's going to school, man, congrats. I hope that I helped y'all in some way on y'all's journey. I'm saying I hope that I did that. I hope that you succeed. But I know if you watching my channel, I know you're gonna succeed. It's no fail over here, man. We don't bring nothing but success. We don't bring nothing. We ain't arrogant, but we talk about it. We succeed and we talk about it. Not in an arrogant way, but only to inform and motivate. That's it. So see, Army. What did he say? I was turning the corner. Army Cook and hey, man, damn, I missed your comment. Rob the Black. Yeah, so when I first went to school, I had watched Rob the Black, Michael S. He does have some real good content, but he had stopped making videos too, though. And I was like, why he stopped making? But I guess like it's hard to be consistent depending on your job and shit. But yeah, Rob the Black stopped making videos, man. I don't know why he stopped making them. Um, if you just chiming into the chat, say what's up and leave a like. I'm probably you missed most of the live too, so I'm probably gonna be logging out here soon because I got shit to do today. Eh, but oh shit, that's a sign that I need to log out, man. I'm almost to the house anyway. Angry Cooks, Rob the Black. Let me see. Looking at comments. Let me check these comments real quick. The live chat. That's what I should have been doing. The live chat thing because it stays up. Next time, remind me to do the live chat, you guys. Hey, but y'all been great. I'm gonna stay on here like 30 more seconds just to see any more questions you guys have, and then I'm gonna go ahead and log out here to the house. I appreciate the support all the time, man. Make sure y'all get outside of your own mind. Don't let motherfuckers tell you what to do. cause you your own person, you a grown adult, and be that. Represent yourself well. Always be precise and professional. Don't ever be scared, but always be cautious. That's always my view on shit. So y'all be blessed, man. Y'all make sure y'all have a good Saturday. I'm probably gonna post this video, man, just cause it was pretty positive, I think. So just make sure y'all have a good Saturday, and I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.